Welcome to a brand new episode of Autocar India Quick News, where we give you a quick lowdown on the entire week's happenings from the exciting world of automobiles. But before we begin, do hit subscribe to the Autocar India channel and press the bell icon to stay notified on all our latest uploads. Let's start the news with a really exciting SUV concept showcase from Tata Motors. Covers have come off the new Tata Curvv concept that previews a mid-size SUV that will be positioned above the Nexon in the carmaker's lineup. While the production spec version could look different and be named differently too, Tata Motors will bring this coupe SUV first as an EV and later bearing conventional internal combustion engine options to the market by 2024. The Curvv is based on Tata's new digital design language with a minimalist look and featuring elements like a full-length LED light bar up front and a neatly sculpted bumper with triangular housings for the headlights. The coupe's sloping roofline merges into the Curvv's notchback-styled boot that houses the full-width LED light bar. The styling cues also include a strong shoulder line, squared-off wheel arches and body claddings that add to the rugged appeal. On the inside too, the Curvv concept sports a minimalist design throughout its cabin with a sculpted 3-layer dashboard housing two freestanding screens, a 2-spoke steering wheel as well as an LED light strip. It also features a panoramic sunroof. The Curvv concept is going to be first introduced with an electric drivetrain and will use Tata's Generation 2 EV architecture, which can accommodate bigger batteries and different powertrain options. There could be a dual motor setup as well, and Tata Motors promises to offer a certified driving range between 400 and 500 km with the Curvv's EV derivative, which will also be quicker to charge from both AC as well as DC sockets. Our detailed walk-around video of the Tata Curvv concept goes live on the Autocar India channel on Sunday, April 10th at 9 am, so keep those notifications on. Tata Motors is also expected to launch the long-range version of the Nexon EV featuring a larger 40 kWh battery pack on April 20th. The long-range Nexon EV will see a 30% increase in range over the current version that comes equipped with a 30.2 kWh battery pack and is likely to have a range of over 400 km. The electric SUV is also expected to get selectable regen modes, allowing drivers to adjust the intensity of regenerative braking to improve range. Kia has introduced a new transmission option to the diesel variants of the Seltos. Kia India has introduced a new 6-speed iMT or clutchless manual transmission in the diesel Seltos lineup priced at 13.99 lakh rupees ex-showroom. With this, diesel-powered variants of the Seltos are now available in 3 gearbox options, a 6-speed manual, torque converter automatic and an iMT. The iMT option will be available in the mid-spec HTK Plus variant of the Seltos, which has also seen some feature reshuffle. The SUV will now get rear disc brakes, ESC and side airbags as standard, while curtain airbags will be offered from the HTK Plus variant. The new transmission option comes mated to the 115 horsepower 1.5-litre 4-cylinder diesel engine in the Seltos. Kia India has also updated the Seltos lineup by extending paddle shifters as well as the multi-drive and traction modes across all automatic transmission variants of the SUV. Kia India has also significantly hiked prices of the newly launched Carens MPV by up to 70,000 rupees. The Carens was launched on 15 February and reached the 50,000 unit bookings milestone in March since bookings commenced earlier this year in January. The waiting periods for the Carens have already crossed the 5-month mark for select variants, and the price hike varies between 20,000 and 70,000 rupees depending upon variant. With this, the Carens now comes priced between 9.59 lakh and 17.69 lakh rupees ex-showroom. Kia is not offering any sort of price protection to even those customers who have pre-booked the Carens at the introductory prices at launch. Kia has also updated the Sonet compact SUV with more safety features. Kia has updated the feature list of the Sonet compact SUV, which now comes priced from 7.15 lakh rupees ex-showroom. The Sonet now gets 4 airbags as standard across all trims, while curtain airbags now come from the HTK Plus variant onward. There are 2 new color options as well, Imperial Blue and Sparkling Silver. Kia has also added safety features like ESC, vehicle stability management and hill assist control to the iMT transmission equipped HTK Plus variant of the Sonet. However, there are no mechanical changes to the refreshed Sonet, which continues to be offered with 3 engine options, an 83 horsepower 1.2-litre petrol, a 120 horsepower 1-litre turbo petrol and a 115 horsepower 1.5-litre diesel mill. Volkswagen has introduced a limited edition version of its current generation Polo hatchback, which is set to retire from the Indian market. To celebrate the hatchback's 12-year journey in the country, Volkswagen has launched the Polo Legend Edition priced at 10.25 lakh rupees ex-showroom. The limited edition version, which will only be limited to 700 units, gets a glossy black roof foil, Legend decals on the doors, black trunk garnish and Legend badges on the fender and boot. There are no changes whatsoever on the inside. The Polo Legend Edition is based on the top-spec GT TSI trim of the Polo that comes powered by the 110 horsepower 1-litre 3-cylinder engine coupled to a 6-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. Maruti Suzuki has commenced bookings for the facelifted Ertiga MPV. The Ertiga is all set to receive a mid-life makeover very soon, and customers can pre-book the MPV for a sum of 11,000 rupees. While not a lot is expected to change in terms of design, it could get a new grille, headlamps and revised tail lamps as well. The MPV would also get more features such as a 7-inch Smart Play Pro touchscreen infotainment system with Suzuki Connect connected car technology. However, the biggest change on the facelifted Ertiga will be under the skin, where it will come equipped with a new 1.5-litre K-Series dual-jet dual VVT engine. The updated Ertiga will also see the introduction of a new 6-speed torque converter automatic gearbox that will come equipped with paddle shifters. The MPV will also see CNG option being offered in the top-spec ZXi trim along with the mid-spec VXi variant. BMW is all set to unveil the all-electric i4 sedan in the Indian market later this month. Expected to go on sale later in May, the all-electric BMW i4 sedan will offer a claimed driving range of up to 590 km. The i4 is based on a specially adapted version of the 3 Series Car architecture and is similar in design to the 4 Series Grand Coupe. However, differentiating elements to set it apart as an EV include things like a blanked-off grille, aero-optimized wheels and blue accents at the front and sides. The interior of the i4 too is similar to the 4 Series Grand Coupe with a familiar layout and design. The cabin highlights include a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 14.6-inch touchscreen infotainment system running BMW's latest iDrive 8 user interface. The BMW i4 is globally available in two variants, eDrive 40 and M50 xDrive, both of which come powered by a floor-mounted lithium-ion battery pack having an 83.9 kWh battery capacity. In India, BMW is likely to bring the eDrive 40 variant of the i4, which will get a rear axle mounted electric motor that produces 340 horsepower and 430 Nm of peak torque. The i4 M50 xDrive variant, on the other hand, gets a dual motor setup with 544 horsepower and 795 Nm of peak torque. While the eDrive 40 variant has a claimed range of 590 km on the WLTP cycle, the M50 xDrive has a range of 510 km on a single charge. The i4 can charge at up to 200 kW to offer a range of 164 km in just 10 minutes. The BMW i4 will rival the Porsche Taycan and Audi e-tron GT when it comes to India. And coming to two-wheelers now, Suzuki has launched a brand new adventure motorcycle in the Indian market. The much-awaited V-Strom SX comes priced at 2.11 lakh rupees ex-showroom Delhi. The motorcycle gets design cues such as a prominent beak, an octagonal LED headlight, a tall windscreen and handguards. Towards the sides are the large, dual-tone plastic fuel tank shrouds, under which lies the 12-litre metallic fuel tank. There is also a split seat and a dual-tone tail section with integrated LED lights. It gets a telescopic fork up front and a preloaded adjustable monoshock suspension at the rear. The V-Strom SX rides on a 19-inch front and a 17-inch rear wheel with a 205mm ground clearance. The new V-Strom SX comes powered by the 249cc oil-cooled single-cylinder engine that develops 26.5 horsepower and 22.2 Nm of peak torque and also does duty in the Gixxer 250. The engine comes mated to a 6-speed gearbox. The new Suzuki V-Strom SX goes up against the likes of the Royal Enfield Himalayan, SD Adventure and KTM 250 Adventure. And that's all the news we have this week. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next week with more news and more scoops from the exciting world of automobiles. Till then, keep enjoying Autocar India.